Welcome to the Intellectual Freedom Movement. I'm your host, Harvey Dent, and it seems that YouTube is I wouldn't say it's YouTube messing with my live stream. I would say that the internet connection suddenly seems to be a lot shittier. I don't know, maybe my daughter's hogging the bandwidth or something like that. Anyway, what's up, family? What's up, family? Yeah, I felt it was time because every once in a while, it feels like I don't hear, some certain voices anymore, and I gotta check back in to make sure that those voices are still there because see everybody. Triple is about done. Triple's about done with what? Love you too. Love you too. Triple said he is on his way. Okay, good, awesome. Triple is about done. Coming on. Tell him come on. Motu proprio. Oh, okay. All right. Tell him I said, come on, brother, come on, shit. Damn, look how many people are like, all right, triple coming. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Motu proprio. Just a minute, Harvey. You were in the can. Uh, yeah, I kind of was. So that's where I want, it's the acoustics in there, man. Yeah, what's happening? So, yeah, I heard some people said something about some unfettered access or something that was supposed to be the new shit, right? The unfettered access. It's like you can't have unfettered access. Unfettered access is the that's the term, right? Unfettered access. That means unrestricted, unabated. Mike is a pussy. Man, leave Mike alone. I can understand whatever. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't understand that why he didn't tell me. But it's no big deal. It's not me. It's not about that anymore. Again, like I said, I had questions that I wanted answered. He answered the questions, and that's it. There's certain things that whatever. I'm indifferent. He answered the questions. The man showed up, and that's it. I see aliens. Yeah, you see aliens, man? Let me know when you see the motherfuckers so I can, I don't know A-Rod. Yeah, I don't know Rodney Greenway any. It's funny because I'm done. I'm done with that fluffy Duffy shit. Can you just answer my one question? Were you on calls with Hat J 2, but downing her? She knows the truth. I was on one call. Okay, I was on one call, and that was a call right after shit started picking up. It was about July 11th, somewhere around there, give or take. It was right before they were picked up. Maybe the 10th. I was on one call. Where she was basically assuming it was assumed that she was the expert. She was the expert on the trusts being broken up because they were bundled. They had been bundled trusts, and the trusts were being broken out into individual accounts in order to for whatever reason, she said. Then again, I tend to believe that was bullshit too. But she came on, and at the time, it was a very positive, time because, again, I had got the information from Laura Fox, who goes by L, also known as Crazy Lady. All right, someone came and said, put a bug in my ear, said, hey man, this woman's over here showing, this method she has. You might want to check it out. My story's not going to change. You can hear the same fucking story every time because this is what happened. I went over, watched her video one time. I mean, shit, it's like, okay, it's simple as fuck. Take your number, convert the number to the reason number, and plug in the number. And I paid at least 7 or 8 bills like that. Just boom, boom, boom. I didn't say anything for 2 days, all right? And after 2 days, I had no reversals. I was still sitting in pending or, approved or whatever status. And then started getting reversals. That's I knew I was going to get some reversals, but it was yeah. So that is the only conference call I have been on with someone that claimed to be Hat J or Heather or whatever the hell UCC1 you want to call her, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Did that answer your question? Huh? Because I would hate for you to say that I did not answer your one question that you had to ask. Does Mike ever go to work, really work? I would have to say that although he says he works in construction, and I will not, I can't dispute the fact that because I mean, you see me sometimes I may post multiple times a day, but it just may be when I have those breaks in the day in order to post. But I do go to work. And so I'm not going to say that he doesn't go to work. I don't know what Michael does. Maybe you should ask Michael what Michael does. I'm doing what Harvey does, and that's what Harvey knows. So, shit. All right, so now on to who I consider a very formidable opponent. I give mad props and respect to formidable opponents, whether they are paid for, whether they're paid or part of some government agency, or just happen to be doing what they think is helping or identifying what they may perceive as somehow fraud. I don't know. It seems that I mean for a quote unquote citizen, an American, to call another fraud, considering they are two under the same bullshit, that would kind of lead me to believe that this is controlled opposition, which is a formidable opponent because that means that I'm up against more than one person. I have multiple people that because they go in and they pulling out all the stops. And see, they pulling out all the stops, and which is what they do is they allow me to brag about myself. So they pull out all the stops because apparently, according to this dweeb, Mr. Bleeding Edge Douche Atoll, this dweebish motherfucker, this dweeb, I guess feels because I have, self-developed skills. I had an interest in digital art, digital editing, and I took a very big interest in it, and actually spent some time, messing around with it and having fun with it, and figuring, finding things I could do with it. And I had a page that was Vapro Edits. That's basically what the thing I did. I found my own little niche where I was like, I kind of did, my little thing where it was something different, and then I was, again, I was part of the vaping discovery or movement. Vaping, as you know, was killed by the tobacco industry. If you did not know, yeah, it was killed. Well, it was killed because of the ignorance of the vaping industry. See, they had the vaping industry had a good 3-4 year head start on the FDA or the California government. They had a good head start on them, and I was blowing the whistle like 2 years before really anything started happening. And it was like, hey, you guys need to start pooling your money. But see, these vaping companies, they were getting so big and they were just making so much money that they knew how to have a hell of a fucking party. That's one thing they knew how to do. They knew how to have a fucking party. So I became, I was like kind of, I had a page in the vaping community that was called "Vaping is Art." All right, now at the time, vaping was taking a turn towards a more kind of a I don't know, like an image problem, and I was trying to drive the image back to mainstream because they were going this total tatted up colored hair fucking all this crazy look, and they had already grabbed the kids, and that's the tobacco market. That the tobacco industry did not like the fact that vaping took the kids. They did not like that shit. So yeah, so I'm creating Vaping as Art, which basically, because they had already had personalities that were established in the community. And so people, they're just everyday people that were trying to quit smoking. And in order to have a better success rate at quitting smoking, you wanted to feel like you're part of a community that is helping. You're helping. That was the whole thing about vaping. Well, they kind of lost sight of that. And while everybody made shitloads of money, I had buddies that were huge distributors. And I've been approached by people that wanted to do business with me or wanted me to do start something with them, and I refused. I was like, no, this is I thought this whole thing was about helping getting people to quit smoking, and people lost sight of the goal. And and in no time the government had already hamstrung the whole industry, had them pinned up against the wall. And in the meantime, that's when cannabis they backdoored. See, the government was focused on the vaping industry, and I mean it had full attention on the FDA was on, the state government, the tobacco industry was just waiting for them to fold, and because all they had to do was put FDA regulations on chemicals that are safe enough to eat, FDA regulations and required testing, and that knocked about 85-90% of the people, the manufacturers and shit, out of business. Yeah, and that's what the United States does. That's the good old American way right there, and that's firsthand. So yeah, I've been around. My Vooping is Art page, which was a kind of again, it was like a kind of a community roll call, and where Vooping is vaping while pooping. So the images were sitting on the toilet, but not necessarily pooping. It was like so everybody could join in. Anyone could do it. You could have fucking Joe Schmo from out in the sticks in Oklahoma be sitting on a porta potty, take a picture, send it in, and I uploaded, and it was it was community building. And the vape famous at the time, they didn't like that shit. They didn't like anyone else getting attention other than those that were the vape famous, and so they targeted my channel, not my page. Sorry. Targeted my page. See, so like I said, this isn't my first rodeo in the face of adversity. So my page was deleted. Well, it was featured on Cutwood's page, whose Cutwood was huge at the time, because I met the owner of Cutwood, and I told him, man, you guys need to start doing some shit as far as getting some analysis done. You do this, you guys need to team up, do this, and he liked the page. He the next thing you know, I blew up, and that brought more attention and more hate, and then next thing you know, my page was deleted. And and again, it was about 7 months of work of community, uploading these images of everybody, and some people were discovered there, some people, it was a good thing. It was I thought it was a very positive contribution, and I did it while I was full-time employed and with my kids, and kind of like I'm doing now. And that's how my Vape Pro edits. That's and my all my faces. Because I have so many faces and so many different personas. That some people that are a little less talented, or don't believe that they can train themselves to do things, and just think that people that can are weird or whatever. See, this was that's who that is, right? That big worm, man. That big worm right there. See, look at them coils in his head. See. So that was, I was like having fun with that shit, and that's So I'm digital art, and I can probably make anyone look like they're walking on water if you want, and you do some other shit too. It's but it's what I did just as a kind of it was kind of my little release. So yeah. So yeah, that's that, Mr. Bleeding Douche, whatever the fuck your name is. Now on to my proof, because I challenge his claim that there are no secret accounts. I challenge his fucking claim, and I dare him to explain my proof. And then you're only going to get one fucking piece of proof, you piece of shit. And then explain this shit. And then if you can't, or you have no fucking valid or realistic response, then everybody can dismiss you as a paid piece of shit. Okay? Yeah. So that's gonna be how this will work, because reality is proof is in the fucking pudding, man. You gotta show proof. Okay? Gotta show proof. All right. So here is my proof, Mr. Asshole. Okay, Mr. Think you are going to do anything other than show your ass. All right. Now this is a screenshot. If you don't know what this is, buddy boy, Mister Asshole Bleeding Douche, or Bleeding Hemorrhoid, whatever the fuck your name is, this is a screenshot that I do believe the guy. This was the guy from the security team at Barclays, who, as you know, or who I've been told, is actually M16, that or M16 or whatever the fuck you call it in the English, whatever. Anyway, I do not believe that he was supposed to send me the screenshot when I requested, just basically the transaction history record on my CDs when they said they were reversed. As you can see here, Mr. Bloody Nose Douche, whatever. This here, my opening balance was $500,000. Okay. The date it was opened, because I am very patriotic, was 7/4/2017. Okay? Look at that. See? Because it's 7/4/2017 right there, buddy. All right? Now, the maturity date, and I did intend on letting my investment mature, okay, would have been January 4th, 2018. So that was a 6-month CD with Barclays. Okay? Now, all right, now look there. Date opened 7/4/2017, correct? Date closed. Okay, now I will get back to that red date closed in one moment. All right, now let's go down to the details, sir, Mr. Bleeding Asshole. The posted transaction dates, the 7/6, because that was a holiday, thereby a holiday weekend, which means the posted dates would take 2 days longer than usual. The effective date of the internet transfer from Dispersing Division, New York Savings Account number. That's the savings account that is right there, and that savings account right there with the little blacked out middle, because I don't want to have to get, unless I have to provide you the number that was assigned to me as further proof. That is the actual account number, which is the same as my social security number. Okay, now if you know anything about ACH transactions, okay, sir, Mr. Bleeding Asshole Dumb Fuck, you will know that not only do you need to have the account number for a transaction to be initiated, and completed, you need to have the matching name on the account, Mr. Dumbfuck. Okay. All right. So now let's get back to this. Okay. So this is the transfer. So the effective date, they say, look at this. Okay. Right. $500,000 came in and was there, and then $500,000 was reversed. Okay, reversal, which looks like it occurred before the actual transfer in, but and also look at this. Okay, now this is interesting because I contacted them on the 21st and asked them for a detailed account, transaction history on the 21st. So look at this right here, and let me explain this to you, Mr. Bleeding Asshole Dumbfuck. Explain this to me, okay? How, if the reversal occurred on the effective date of 7/6, or even the posted transaction date of 7/7, whereas it is marked there, the reversal, Mr. Dumbass. If the reversal was on that date in 7/7, okay, then how was the account closed on the 21st when I called? And how was there 7.51 was it dollars days, the interest accrual, 7.51 debited on the interest accrual for 14 days? Mr. Dumbass. So there. So explain that. How was there interest debited on money that had been transferred out the day that it was transferred in? Huh? Explain that to me. Okay. So there's my proof, Mr. Bleeding Asshole. Okay. I will not respond to any other fucking request for proof. I will not respond. Now, again, do you need to see it again, Mr. Asshole Fuckhead? Huh? Okay, $500,000 CD with Barclays. Okay, I have a $1 million CD and a $100,000 CD. The $1 million I set for a year. This one was 6 months, and the $100,000 was 3 months. And I had planned on letting them all mature. Okay, and yeah, so the money came in, was funded. The CD, the actual account was created. I am still getting shit from Barclays talking about here's your account summary for your fucking you can't debit interest on on money that's not there. So the money's there. That's yeah, and convenient that they closed it on the 21st when I contacted them, for this transaction history report. So that again is a lot of conveniences, and they had been caught. Everyone, pretty much everyone went and got CDs after this. A lot of people, and we are going to do something jointly. Well, the thing is like if you go after them all at once, then the judge in the courts, which are on their side, will side with them, and there's no they won't do anything. So you either go after them one after another, or send the IRS after them because they are holding a whole lot of fucking assets that they should not be holding. And that's it. They have my CDs, and I know that eventually everyone out there, if you bought a CD, don't worry, you'll be getting your CD. Don't worry. They can't fuck with your investments. All right, now I will pop open comments. That was unfettered access for Mr. Bleeding Douchebag. You have anything else you need to kind of assume about me or put out there about me? Why don't you just stop reporting something that's not news, because I'm not news, dude. This is not news. And what you're doing, your cutting edge fucking reporting is bullshit and hoopla. It's hoopla. Yeah, because I know that people can whatever. Anyway, let's see. Motu proprio. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Any special routing number? I can't. I don't discuss routing numbers, people. You know that. Harvey, when are you gonna talk to Heather? Oh, how can I talk to Heather? How can I talk to Heather? What I can talk to Heather? Why do I need to talk to Heather? Is she out? You're too emotional and abusing your power. I did not know I had any power. I'm just fucking talking. So if my talking and presenting facts to support people's claims is too emotional, then get your sensitive ass the fuck out of here. Okay? No safe spaces here. Bye. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Hold on. God damn. I mean, seriously. What, you're so lost about what? What are you lost about? Uh, what? She was released today. Oh, how come? Well, okay, then great. Tell her to fucking call in, and what does she plan to do? I mean, woohoo, convenient. She's released today. Anyway, so this is about you guys. Yeah, yeah, used to Voop all the time. See, Vooping is art, man. Vooping was art. Motherfuckers hated on shit. It was fun. I had fun with that shit. Shit was hella fun. ASAP. I don't have to talk to anyone ASAP. Okay, it's convenient, motherfucker. Oh, convenient now, motherfucker. Woohoo! Poof! She's here. Fuck out of here. We get unfettered access too? Cause I'm giving unfettered access. Yeah, poof, poof, she's out. I'm perfectly fine, Rosemary. How are you? Are you okay? I mean, I don't, whoop-de-doo. I mean, she's out. Congratulate. I'm happy she's out. Now, maybe she can bring some clarity as to what contribution she has made to this movement prior to her going in. And we'll see that. Yeah, that will make more. Then we can, yeah, let's get it from the horse's mouth. So tell her to contact me at her earliest convenience. I don't know about ASAP. I have a kid that I have to tend to. And, considering it's been like a month and how long since anyone's heard a peep from her, now all of a sudden, the day after, someone says something publicly about this is bullshit, poof, poof, here she is. So, yeah, I don't know. Why do I why do I never talk about Nersara law? I never talk about Nersara law because in order for the Nesara law to work and to even be a fact would require the government to operate honestly, which we already know the government's not going to do. So Nesara, which is written in law, means jack shit. There you go. There you go. Because yeah, it's yeah. So I'm sorry, but I don't know. Is it? Am I being an asshole by saying it does? Isn't it convenient that now? Oh, she's just released. It's kind of convenient. Yeah. So I don't know. That's it. I'm whatever. Hey, I'm happy she's out. Bring clarity. So again, yeah. Harvey, any direction on the order of filing UCC paperwork? I'm not filing UCC paperwork. No, I don't need to go do shit. Who are you talking to? I don't need to go do anything. No, this is right now. Actually, this is the time that I've set aside to talk to the family. She can wait. I'm sure that she just got out of jail. Why is she so anxious to talk to me for? If she just got out, I'm sure there's plenty of other people she wanted to talk to. So, yeah, I don't need to go do a fucking thing right now. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Shit. Twinkies or ding dongs? Ding dongs. Yeah, ding dongs. I like to unroll them motherfuckers. They're good. Right? Exactly. So it's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no one to me. I'm sorry. I mean, like again, I was on one conference call with her. All right. So yeah, I don't need to go talk to her. I don't need to go. I talked to who I wanted to talk to yesterday, and today we gonna be on positive. And now we on even more positive news because now we hear she's released. That is positive news. So that's good news. So yes, I would like to talk to her. I would love to talk to her. I would love to set up a time to talk to her and love to, yeah, get to know her better and get to understand, where she sees us going and what she plans to do about this factualized trust and this unfettered access, the unfettered access for everyone to their TDA accounts. It's that unfettered access, baby. That means, you do know what unfettered means, right? Yeah. That's fantastic. I am on my live stream now, which I had scheduled like an hour and a half in advance. So their conference call is their conference call. Our conference call, my conference call with them will be our conference call. I don't leave my thing to go do other people's things, especially if other people was not a thing earlier in the day. So yeah, like I said, she probably has other people that she wants to talk to. I would think that she would want to have some time with her family, her friends. I mean, shit, before she comes on YouTube the day she gets out. Woohoo! I love Triple. Yeah. Yeah, she's out. It's good news. How can one person answer for everyone in the world? Well, I wouldn't necessarily call this entity a person. God can answer for everyone. I think God could answer for everyone in the world if he really cared to. He, she really cared to. She, it, what really cared to. It, one cared to. But yeah, the again, real talk. I'm going to let people continue. Harvey, do you know about the White Dragon Society? No, I do not know about the White Dragon Society. I think no, yeah, nope. If you all did you homework, you'll see the OPPT isn't what Heather. I hate this app. Fuck Heather, fuck Randy. They ain't. Oh my God, you guys are so fast. Stop. Shit. All right. Hold on. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to read people's shit. Uh, someone said Heather has what? Unfettered access. Can't wait for my unfettered access. Someone says. Good evening. Good evening, Jenna. Thank you. Harvey, do you know what color Barney's Peter is? Heather, do I know what color? I don't. Peter is. Heather said it was purple. Barney's color. I don't. Who is Barney? You mean I love you, you love me, we are happy. I would imagine the shit was purple. Just a guess. I don't know. Harvey, shout my girl for her birthday, Heidi Thomas. Happy birthday, Heidi Thomas. But we don't call it birth. It's happy being born day because see, birth is a nautical term. Yeah. See, then that is part of the shit they got you in. Yeah. So you happy being born day, Miss Thomas, and yeah, seeing your man loves you because you had me shout you out. Purple jizz too. I don't know. I would tend to imagine that Barney's blood before oxygen hits it would be blue, kind of like ours. See, y'all didn't know that shit. Harvey, don't let the devil distract you from your progress. This movement is not for the timid. Are you going to have Are you going to have a conference? Are you going to have a conference? Oh, I imagine it says with Heather. I can't see you guys. Stop talking so. Next time I'm gonna put delay on this shit. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing it. Yeah, it was happy being born day, cause it's your birth. Me too. I'm Heidi. Hi, Rosemary. Yes, I'm fine, Rosemary. I remember you asked Harvey. You got me busting up. He motu proprio. Motu proprio, y'all. Hey, nothing wrong with dreaming. Yeah. While Dragon Society will be the rise of the East, the New Agers and such know and support it. But in my opinion, yeah, I don't know. See, like one thing I tried to make sure I did this whole. I mean, you guys don't know. I've been taking a beating for months from, and one thing I tried to do was stay away from titles. Sovereign citizen, which that's not me. I'm not a sovereign. I don't know what that is. Sovereign citizen is an oxymoron. It's a free slave. Yeah, well, that's what you guys are. And new age. I can't. While I do feel certain things and feelings, especially about people, very strongly. Yeah, I really can't put much faith or seriousness into anything that I have not seen or been able to prove as existing to myself. And I mean, while, yeah, I do believe in a God and I do feel that there is a creator and, yeah, and we are all children of this God. That's all I really kind of know. Take a speed. I don't need a speed reading course, man. It's because some people type books, others type little short shit, and the screen only shows about 4 blocks at a time. So Harvey, are you single? Thoughts on Federal Reserve audit? What are you complaining about? You're getting views. Who's complaining? Who are you trying to wake up? Everyone. That answer your question? We fuck with you, Harvey. ATL. Rosemary is thirsty. Thanks, Harvey, for being real. Thanks for all you do, Harvey. You're welcome. Born free. What about those CDs? What about those CDs? Exactly. So if you did purchase CDs, then I say you should contact Barclays if you did get yours from Barclays, and you should ask them for, again, just if you already did, I think I will contact them again and ask them for another detailed account summary, because they have to hold your record for a year, because financial record at least a year. So Mike is quiet after last night. Yeah, I didn't think he was quiet. Is he? Yes, Harvey. Are you single? If not, can I get your digits? Have you seen Clemente Robbins' How to Force Politicians to Accommodate? Well, I don't want to involve any politicians or any government in us acquiring our truth and what we have coming. I mean, as far as, unless it's just them lifting the gates. This is between us and the Federal Reserve. See, because they're the one that kind of has our shit. Is Heather out? That's what I hear. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful? We're going to all have unfettered access. It's going to be wonderful. Because, yeah. I'm sorry if I hurt his feelings, but it's, sorry, I have questions, and, if it's, yeah, I'm sorry, my feelings are kind of hurt too, because, for him to think that I'm tripping over views or some shit like that, or sending, I mean, he's the same fucking troll came to come talk to me and ask me some stupid shit. It's, that's the kind, and then to have my buddy on the fucking call without my knowledge, I mean, that shit was, come on, so it's, that shit is, that kind of shit is, it's just like, okay, well, it just gives you a lot of insight into their own, security. There's something, it's like, if you don't have a problem being who the fuck you are and just, shooting from the hip and talking, then, what do you need all this preparation and shit for? This isn't just about Sabine. So basically, they refuse to accept it. Would you say rational? You filed on your own behalf. Rational. It's not because they didn't rebut what I'm saying. So I established in court of record via. Trying to read this shit. I'm sorry, I can't read. Via record. You good, bruh. Don't worry about folks BS. Oh, I'm so worried. Just worried. What, recording what paperwork? She talked to the Vatican? What? The Vatican? Man, can I get their phone number? You got the phone number for the Vatican? Man, I need that shit right fucking now. Yeah, call the Vatican, because they will answer your problem. They'll answer your prayers, right? They call the Vatican. Okay. Yeah. Harvey, what? But I'm not Catholic, so I don't know how that would work. They didn't refuse it. Listen to Protest makes news. Yeah, as motherfuckers getting beat over the head, you can also protest online. You can gather in numbers online. You can also do other things like telephone attacks. You can also do other things like mass mailings. You can do, I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do without really having to leave the comfort of your own home. And that's the whole thing. Is like, I'm not trying to go out and worry about what these idiots have employed are feeling like doing on that day. Okay? Yeah. So see, this way, we are well within our rights as far as the law is concerned, and we can wreak havoc and laugh publicly about doing it because we're within our rights within the law, and that's just that if you are all filthy and fraudulent and fuckery in system, then anything we do pretty much bring it to light is fair game. Again, have you read the Fed Wire? I don't document put for the Fed according to their own words. Yeah, I've read the Fed document. Do you think the Fed Reserve? Do you think the Federal Reserve publishes documents with the intent on reaching us as an audience? I don't think so. Yeah, they didn't know of us until early July. So these things that they're implementing are things that they were going to implement anyway. They have shit of it back in 2016. So you guys going and combing the Federal Reserve's websites for their new programs that they're implementing for ACH processing is hopeless mind hunting and shit. You're tripping. They are not implementing any. If anything, they are implementing these features to make it easier for them to bounce your accounts around. That's the joint account thing. That's not so you can have a joint account and someone can sign on your behalf. No. That's so that these banks can share joint accounts and thereby they can change routing numbers for after you've located your account. They can then move that account from. They can't change the account number. They can change routing numbers. So yeah. Shit. Is Heather really out, family? That's what I hear. Heather's out. She is out. I just saw someone said Heather lying. Yeah, I can't contact the Vatican. Hey, Harvey, any suggested reading to protect ourselves? Harvey, what do you think about Judge Anna von Reitz? Anna von Reitz is very knowledgeable as far as the law is concerned. She is very well spoken, well worded. She writes fantastic letters. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Why are why are you do angry and emotional, Harvey? Why are you do angry and emotional? Because I'm a very passionate man. So yeah. And when people that I know had absolutely nothing to do with the momentum that we gained in back in late June, early July. The fact that they got picked up at the timing, it dealt a hell of a fucking blow to the movement. All right, it dealt a fucking huge blow to the movement. Now that this person, this lady, this Heather is now out about 24 hours after I said yeah whatever now she's out. That's great, fantastic, woohoo. Now then I guess she can put the stuff in motion that she promised these people for the OPP. How was I playing it? Take it from my frame it. Oh, it's for other P's for people. Hey Harvey, any suggested reading to protect ourselves? Actually, Avi Romero, the best thing and the best thing you can do. You are very passionate. Take it slow. Yeah, I'm trying to. The best thing you can do is, try and do a. Because my buddy, he has to do this too. He's got to do a like total factory reset. So anything and everything that you have believed, that anything and everything that you have been told to believe, anything and everything that you have not proven to yourself or seen yourself, you should question and go and reevaluate. That's what my advice is. So it's a lot of reading, a whole lot of fucking reading. But it's a, I would say it's a marble maze of trapdoors, and it's like kind of like that paint, that little paint chip on the wall that you peel, and you peel the shit, and then oh shit, it's another one that's bigger, and you peel, oh shit, and it's another one. It's just like that. Yeah, yeah, it's just like that. And as soon as you think that you got oh shit, you peel the whole paint wall. Oh shit, then there's like how many layers of paint? Look, and there's another chip, and look, it's a totally different color in there. So, yeah, it is definitely a fucking hole for if you are into research, if you are into, you know, puzzle solving, and the art of fuckery is ancient and well versed, and they are very good at what they do, and it's so good, and it's so that it's right in front of you, and you don't see it. You after you do some research, and you realize that everything you are granted as a license, or I mean, people need a license to braid fucking hair. You need to be state licensed to braid fucking hair. Now, how fucking stupid is that? Because you have to pay to do everything. You have to pay to make money doing something that girls have been doing from the age of 4 or 5. So, that's how fucking stupid this government is. Okay? Yeah, land of the free. Yeah, yeah. That's how stupid the fucking government is. Yeah, TDA. Yeah, I told you. Exactly. See? The TDA, the TDD. Hey, where's Trip? Did Trip come? Rational. Did Trip come? Did Trip come? Did I miss him? Harvey, send 30,000 preloaded USB drives with one video via USPS to random people to wake them up. Oh, yeah. So how many of those USB drives you gonna buy? Because me myself personally, I'm perfectly fine with continuing to upload here on YouTube and because that's what YouTube has, man. They have the audience. So while you kind of sacrifice being able to spell shit out, completely 100%, there are places we can do that, and we will. But this is the educational portion of the intellectual freedom movement. It's the wake up, and let's get you some ground fact, knowledge, especially if you have had children. If you have had children, do you remember when your son or daughter was born? You remember after however many hours of labor you and your woman, or you and your husband went through, and you got back to the room and you're fucking exhausted, right? I mean, shit, all you wanted to do was to hold your new baby and go to sleep, and just enjoy your new happy family, right? And then, you go and you curl up, and okay, so the nurses come for their rounds, because they gotta come and they gotta check everyone's fight. Well, except for the father. That's when the father, they treat you like shit. They don't give a fuck if you exist. They come the mother's baby. Father, you go sleep over there. Shut get the fuck out of the way. But yeah, but you're sitting there with your family, your new family, and you've been through how 10 hours of labor and fucking exhausted, haven't eaten, haven't done shit, and fucking stinking because you haven't showered, and there's the registrar. The registrar. Have you thought of a name yet? Or have you filled out the application yet? Have you did it? Because that is the most fucking important thing for you to do right at that moment. That is the most fucking important thing for you to do right at that moment, is to fill out that fucking birth certificate. Give us the money. Yeah, give us the birth certificate. That's because, yeah, you don't deserve any time with your new family. You don't deserve any peace. You don't deserve any tranquility. You deserve a quick, a quick, barely noticeable, barely noticeable interaction that is the cornerstone of the fucking system of slavery. All right. So I mean, how big a deal was it when the birth certificate? Weren't you happy when you got your birth certificate? Were you happy when you got your kid's birth certificate? It's fucked up, right? It's kind of fucked up. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. Hey, there you go. See, just had a son, didn't fill shit out. Yeah, or take a page out of Sammy Davis Jr.'s book, where when he didn't sign his son's birth certificate. He typed the name in, because in fiction you typed his shit. It's typed. You don't get signature. That's why he did with midwives. Yeah, well, basically that's the thing. It's like, if you have a child in a hospital, okay, then California regulations dictate how that baby's documentation is handled. The hospital gets a kickback for each baby they sell, and it's baby sales. That's what it is, sales, man. So it's yeah, the hospital gets a kickback. I'm sure that yeah, I'm certain there's some kind of tagging going on now. Pretty sure. Pretty, say 60% chance, possibility, 65% possibility that they're tagging already without knowledge. I mean, shit, you're signing your kid over without knowledge. You don't think they'll fucking tag your baby? They pump your baby full of shit that cause fucking autism. Yeah, they did. That shit caused autism, the immunizations. Yes, I believe that is a fact. Yes, I believe that from experience. And yeah, and that's just what, and nothing will change that fucking belief. Yeah, so, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What are you confused about, Big Poppy? Wait. Wait on Heather to tell you what to do with the accounts. Wait on Heather to tell me. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah, just, whoa, keep cheering. Shit. I don't know. I just, have you looked at a? Yeah, I've heard that death certificates are worth more. Understood. Thank you. Hey, look, Avi, don't say that shit again, okay? Rational. I need you to ban Avi. Whenever you come back on Rational, ban Avi. And I think, were you talking to her? Because if you were talking to her, yeah, start harvesting seeds. Start reclamation projects locally. Trying to reacquire land from government entities because they're not using it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Start, learning and teaching agriculture. Teaching people how to grow their own food and create, because dependency on the system is what they want and what they intend to, continue to push. So the more self-sufficient you become, the less dependent on the system you become, the less they can try and squeeze out of you in return for, doing absolutely fucking nothing for you. And where do you? We did that for Animal Rescue. Just wondering because they are on bond paper too. What is on bond paper? Yeah, the birth certificate. Yes, that's, come on, catch up. Harvey, is it safe to? It's what Harvey. It's what Harvey's showing. You ain't proof enough. Tell y'all everyone's in the same. I don't know. My friend left Charlotte, North Carolina, and took over Tiller, Oregon. Midwives looked at me crazy as hell. You can get non-GMO. Harvey, my mom says you're my dad. Yeah, okay. The more we wake up, the more they will press you rock, Harvey. You can get. My mom says you're my dad. Fuck Heather, big time fraudo, just like Will's fraudo. Octopus blood is in almost every pen. Octopus blood. It's in almost every pen. I didn't know that. Is that real? Is that true? Is that a fact? What about car titles? Yeah, of course. Yeah, have you not seen on my other channel? This, by the way, people, this is my third channel. Okay, this is the Harvey Dent's return, because the second channel was threatened with deletion after the first channel, Harvey Dent, was deleted. See, Harvey Dent was deleted with over 300 videos and had all kinds of shit, and 300 videos, and then Harvey Dent's return was threatened and silenced. I couldn't upload or anything, so I created Harvey Dent's return. And yeah, so yeah, it's it's I so now I have two places I can upload, and I have my mom's birth and death certificate. What should I do with them? I don't even know what to do with death certificates. I mean, the birth certificates, I know what to do with them as far as authenticating them for, bye Harvey. It's been the shit. See you. Where's your website? Oh yeah, man. Hey, my website, IFM. Well, right now, because see, it costs a lot to maintain that license. So yeah, it costs a lot to maintain that license, and we were splitting the cost of it. And considering right now that I can use YouTube, which I mean, YouTube again, man, YouTube has audience, so it's like I need the audience to wake people up. Trying to drive people to a site is a lot harder than having instant audience. So that is why the website is taking a back seat. Yeah, it's gonna take a back seat. It has to, because I'm just getting started working. So I can't be spending my fucking money to to keep a website going when I'm trying to get back on my feet. So yeah, I should be giving birth in a few weeks to my first child. Since the agency I work for will not pay for me my leave, I hope the checks I ordered on my secret account. I never got my checks. So does the lesser banks method work? The lesser banks, if you are able to identify a bank that works for you, then you should try it. Harvey, if you were Heather and got out besides a Big Mac, what would stop you from speaking loud and last to everyone about what they need to do? What would stop if I was Heather and was getting out, and besides wanting a Big Mac, what would I what would stop me from speaking loud after basically coming in and saying that, hey, this is what we're gonna do, this is what is gonna work, and then all of a sudden having to deal with being taken away? I would give her a day, or just give her some time to. I mean, shit, if she just got out of jail, she's been in there for a month and a half, then I mean, she should have some time with her family and her, whoever else she needs to do. Just as the movement was gaining momentum, now today they were released. Yeah, I think it's very coincidental. Mm-hmm. Nothing more I can say. Nothing more I can say. Just coincidental. Mm. Heather will lead us to the promised land. That's what Puerto Rican. Hold on. Puerto Rican Kitty says Heather will lead us to the promised land. Heather gonna lead us to the promised land. Yes. No, the hub said she gotta wash her ass first. Damn right. Don't you want? I mean, if you've been taking jailhouse showers for a month and a half, wouldn't you want to go sit in a fucking tub for like like at least 2 hours? I mean, shit. I mean, this shit, right? Yeah, it's like I said the other day. Okay, I've I've seen enough of the sideshow. Okay? Seen enough of the sideshow. So, it's whatever. If we are family, why do you need a GoFundMe page? Who has a GoFundMe page? I don't have one. Well, I had one, but it should be deactivated. Harvey, I fuck with you heavy, family. Keeping it 100. Harvey, did you see that video of you that bleeding digital? Yeah, I already responded to him. I already responded to bleeding hemorrhoids. Hey, anyone needing to regrow their hair, make your own soap. Just an FYI. That's right. Headed to lead us into false hope. Well, you can only be led into false hope if you follow people that are unproven. So, Harvey, Harvey, if they bump you again, come back as Heather and Frodo. If they bump you, come back as Heather and Frodo. Hold on. Oh yeah, man, they are too much. Talk about dramatic. What a dramatic entrance! It's a dramatic entrance. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh my God! All right, so I want to see what happened to Triple Moore. Did he get caught? Did he? Oh, I hope he didn't stop over at the UCC or Tucci one call before stopping here. Oh my gosh, I'll be so butthurt. She just got released and bought 2 RVs. Because that's what you do when you get released from jail. Buy 2 RVs. Yeah. Harvey, I knew I'd get you to bust up. Yeah, that shit funny. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Not wrong anyway. Hey, Heather just got released and she bought 2 RVs. Harvey, do you know the earth is flat? I know that the earth is not round. I know that. I don't know what shape it is. Now, Harvey Triple went to the hospital. Is he okay? Harvey, can you look into the YouTuber? Huge. First proof of cash from Trust. Phone call with Bruce from Mike O'Brien. Everybody run over there and see what Mike O'Brien is talking about. Now we have unfettered access like moments after she's been released. Oh, unfettered access. Yeah. So the PSYOP has decided to kick it up a notch. So that's... I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels that it's a fucking PSYOP. It's a PSYOP. What do you think these ABC fucking agencies do all day? What do you think their responsibilities are? Huh? Building, creating online presences and working together in order to push and do what they want. So it's hey. So, So again, note the date that I said that, they were out. What was that, day before yesterday? Note that, okay? Now, the 24 to 36 hours that they had given, that they would be free and everyone would have unfettered access to their accounts, that day passed early last week. So, yeah. So, that's, yeah. Alex Jones. No, we don't need Alex Jones because, see, he is so uptight and tense that if you were to tell him, the horse shit that these people are about to try and tell you as far as why this person is all of a sudden magically produced, is yeah, it's I have to I'm going to be watching some videos tonight, and having my own little entertainment involves a psychological warfare. Yep, Infowars is no Infowars is unfettered access. It's the unfettered access of the trust accounts. All right, so is it unfettered access to the TDAs or is it unfettered access to the trust accounts? What you think, Dark Wall Street? What you think? I think Heather and Mike took you to your lower self, but you look good there. Stupid, but good. Shit, enough with September 23rd. That's a bunch of bullocks. Yo, hold on. Someone says, bullock. Enough with the devil is coming superstitious. See, superstitious, anti-intellectual. Hold on. Someone's talking some shit here. Said. Yeah, they said stop with the anti-intellectual nonsense. Exactly. Yeah. See, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking. See, that's realism. See, that's realism. Realism. Realize, you know, the first thing is realize that you have been asleep. Then realize the power that we possess that's been hidden from you, and they're still hiding from you. Combined, you don't know the power we possess. You don't know. You guys, you have to know. You gotta learn. You gotta look. Again, you have to question everything you've ever been told. Okay, everything you've ever been told, and have not proven beyond a shadow of a doubt to yourself. You need to call into question. Go back. Go and do some research. And and one hole will lead to another, and you be like, it's very interesting. So again, if you like puzzles, if you like sleuthing and digging into shit, then yeah, it's a very very kind of emotional discovery process. It is, and it's for me it was emotional. It was very sad to realize just how much has been taken from us, and how much has been hidden from us, and how much they continue to hide from us, and how little truth we actually have. We can change it, and we can, and we will. And I think that, did you ever get your card? Did you ever get your card that they were supposed to send you? No. Yo, Harvester, I'll spy on Mike. I don't need spies. I don't need spies. I don't need, I don't need people to speak for me. I don't need, just need people to, be about what they're about, and, and yeah, just answer questions that, regarding discrepancies to stories and shit. Yeah, drama, exactly. Drama. Hella drama. It's drama. Now Mike, Mike is here, and now he's like, he's the news buzz for whatever you guys you want to call yourself. But he's a news buzz, and now it's like, oh, yeah, Heather's free. Yay. After Harvey's already dragged their fucking story and their fucking reality based, their story's not reality based. I'm sorry. So if she got out and there's 2 RVs that were purchased, she just got out today, then I mean, come on, it's I mean, because fairy tales sometimes come true. Shit, fairy tales sometimes come true. Ready?
For what?
We're gonna go Quiznos.
What's Quiznos?
It's Quiznos sandwiches.
Oh,
Yeah. Did I hear you correctly? Heather is out. That's, whoa, I bet you wonder how I knew. That's what they say on the grapevine, man. Whoa, heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would she be inside. Heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know if Randy's out, but I'm sure that Heather's out. I'm telling you, can't wait to see what these fools gonna say to me. You could have told me yourself. Ready? Yeah, we will see. We will see. Right. Ooh, I bet you wonder how I knew. Is Randy out? Is Randy out? I don't know. Randy out. I don't know. Randy wanted to tap that Tucci in that Harvey. Zenobio, you need to call J.G. Wentworth. Okay. Oh my God, you're being daddy too. Go get your daddy on. They say you Mr. Ego. Hey, I'm sorry. If ego means you know what you are capable of doing, then let that be ego. That's, I mean, no, I'm Mr. Ego. I'm Mr. I need proof. I need facts. Okay, if demanding proof or facts, it means that there's ego, then so be it. But as I recall and as I remember, the intellectual freedom movement did not exist on YouTube until December 2016. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Yeah, they can't show any effectiveness as far as waking people up prior to that with their departure in 2013, where they just vanished, along with about the same time that Brian vanished, Mike O'Brien, yeah, about the same time. So yeah, that's again a coincidence, and now Mike is like, oh look, they're out. That doesn't matter, man. Your shit is fake. It's fake. That girl is fake. Hey, this TDA account shit seems like fool's gold. It is not your account. You are not authorized representative of the account. Link in description. What's up, Jermaine? You do good, Harvey. Be watching. Yes, you start the movement. I saw you're the only one that put out the New York Times article. Fairy tales sometimes come true. Shit. If your name is Tucci the Roof. What? You can't? You gotta pull it. Pull it hard. So you gotta pull the handle towards you first. Put the key in. Pull the handle, put the key in, and turn it to the right. Yeah, he's very, I think what it is, I think what they are, okay, they're trying to say that this whole thing started, way back in 2008, and I'm sorry, but I wasn't here in 2008, and the intellectual freedom movement was not here in 2008. The whole battle cry of wake everyone up was not here in 2008. It was the battle cry of we are the sovereign citizens and we're above your law and gonna put liens on all kinds of people's homes and piss a bunch of people off. And yeah, that's what. And then allow the government to name them and profile them as domestic terrorists. Where I came in and I was like, look,